Well met, lords and ladies, Jacob Butter speaking, and welcome back to part 2 of this review that has been the bane of my existence for the last couple of days.
Last night was a big pain.
Yes, which is when we recorded this. So yeah, Aiden has given a good time reference right now. And also, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go back to my origins. I miss the days that I recorded MyStreet reviews in the way of doing gameplay footage over the top of it, offered up the commentary that I needed here, and, bits of, minor edits and stuff. So that's what I'm going to do here, just because now I'm in a better space of mind, I've properly rested, and I feel like I am not going to lobotomize myself with a spoon. So, let's carry on from where we were before. I will say the conversation that cut out in the last part, which if you haven't seen that, I suggest watching that first because it will make more sense. But if you haven't seen that, what I was saying before about the conversation with Sasha is that I know I bring that up quite a lot, but for some reason I just really enjoy it. It seems consistent that her laziness has led her to the lifestyle of the Shadow Knights in the first place, and what she actually knew them to be. Because on one hand, Athmos says, "Oh, you should challenge yourself if you don't feel like you're challenged enough by the education system." But no, she's like, nah, I guess not. I'm just too lazy right now. I'm just going to do my thing. Zenith, you can lead the Shadow Knights even if you're leading them into oblivion, basically.
Oblivion.
Oh, of course that's a song now. All right.
And make a name for us to bring our badness level to a maximum. What?
It's when you say things like that don't make us threatening anymore.
Agreed.
What are you talking about? It's the most rad language ever. We're gonna get the gnarliest dudes and make the tubular comeback the Shadow Knights deserve.
Well then why don't you lead the Shadow Knights?
No thanks. I could be scary, but I'm also lazy.
Well, then what are we supposed to do?
I can lead the Shadow Knights. I don't mean to be disrespectful, but I can do it if you don't want to.
Oh yeah, I agree. I think I said the first time I recorded this that I completely forgot that it was her. Actually, it was like, oh yeah, of course it is.
Here's the thing, I keep forgetting, it feels like I constantly have to reiterate everything I said since we recorded so many times, everything I say.
Yes, that part indeed goes without saying, but yeah. Well, see, yeah, for example, like I've said twice now, but Zane here seems a little bit less desperate than he used to be, actually.
On it!
Until that sentence. Then he suddenly becomes his same self again.
He's so annoying.
Ugh, tell me about it.
I don't know what I was thinking when I invited him. Ugh.
Well, then how are you going to deal with this?
I don't know. I need to think of a way to get rid of him from our group.
Just ask Zane to leave it. Just tell him you're out.
Yeah, pretty much. Why overcomplicate yourself? Sometimes the simplest methods are the best.
But I'm too tired to think.
Well, that's indicative, isn't it?
Aren't you always too tired to think, though?
Good.
Ah, yes. Time to play some drums.
And not drama.
Yeah.
Here it is.
Aphmau!
Huh?
Aphmau!
I challenge you, Aphmau!
Good grief.
Are you okay? I heard you fell and...
You heard what?
Can you imagine if Maria actually did show up for this? I was like, I challenge you right in that moment because she heard you fell. It's like, you're at your weakest now, and I'm gonna take advantage. I don't know. Hey, to be fair, I mean, we know from Blaze that challenging an alpha that is recovering from injuries is not frowned upon in the werewolf community. So,
Really? Wow.
oh yeah, no, because remember in in Starlight when he says that he's challenged as the alpha like for a bunch of times but never managed to, even though he's been in recovery for like a year.
Wow, I mean, no, he's not looking at an alpha, like, geez.
I was gonna say, yeah, how strong is he? Anyway.
Ian, stop!
I'm sorry, but word got around you fell from a tree and...
What are you doing, half-bro?
Well, that's the first time I made that joke, certainly.
broke your tail.
And I was applying the standard medical procedure of holding your shoulders, which does a lot of stuff. I've heard. That's how human biology works, isn't it? Oh wait, I just said that you have a tail, so I don't believe you're human anymore, even though we got past that a few episodes ago. I'm so consistent.
Not true at all. I did fall from a tree, but someone caught me. Also, I don't have a tail.
Oh, because I heard... Never mind. I'm just glad you're safe.
Thanks, Ian. Did you come all the way here just to check on me?
Yeah.
That's sweet, but you're going to be late to...
BRB, you continue watching this.
Okay. Alright. Well, oh, that's so cute that he came just to check on her with no ulterior motive whatsoever. Yeah.
Wanted to know if I can help in any way.
I'm perfectly fine. You're gonna be late!
It was worth it to see you, Alpha.
It's F... Whatever.
I'm going to assume that that was the first bell, not the late bell.
Caitlin!
Is it just me or did the music cut
You're
off for
in
this
this
part?
class?
Yeah, I am. What are you doing here?
I'm in this
Oh, no,
class
so I've
now.
got the volume
My
lower.
schedule changed.
You are? That's awesome!
Isn't it? I didn't know you play the drums, by the way.
Drums?
Yeah!
This is drama class, silly.
Drama? No, it says drums, see? D-R-M.
Yeah, that stands for drama.
Again, we've established that Aphmau can have her intelligence just diminish randomly when it fulfills a punchline. Because, of course, as we all know, Aphmau definitely thinks, along with cooking with soil being a thing that you can do, that drums just does not have a vowel in it. It's just spelled drum. You know. Aphmau likes to play the drums, and likes it when Aaron plays his guitar.
Oh. Then they should have added an A.
Either way, this is awesome! You don't know how happy I am that you're here. This is gonna make class so awesome! Well, as awesome-er as it can get.
Is this class cool?
Cool! It's great! I love theater!
Awesome!
Ah, you must be the new student in my class. Welcome, welcome. I am Louis von Leboeuf, but you may call me Louis. Now, this.
Oh yeah, I said to Aiden in the video that this character Louis von Leboeuf, well, the von part of his name I'm pretty sure is of German origin. Oh wait, no, German is Van. Sorry, no, von is Dutch. Yeah, but the rest of his name is French. Louis of the Beef. So yeah, once again, Aiden can't escape French, except for the fact that he's not here right now and he escaped it. Maybe that was his plan.
It is drama class. So even though you're new, the show must go on. Caitlin, do you know this young lady?
Yeah, Lou! This is like my best friend!
Perfect. Then maybe your little friend here, what was your name, darling?
It's Aphmau.
Oh, magnificent. A very unique name. Maybe Aphmau here can help you perform during your test today.
Test?
Okay, before we get to the test part, I'm glad that someone called Louis of the Beef says Aphmau's got a unique name. But also, I was told on the stream that's now been like 3 days ago or something, that I was asked why all of the bit characters in Muse and Girls sound like me, and not all of them, but a lot of them. That's because when I had limited casting options, there was no voice actor community around in Gacha, my method was to, if there's characters that I knew weren't going to have that many appearances or they were just there in the moment, I would fill their roles. And because I wanted to, well, first of all, I wanted to establish that I had actually more range than what I was doing with Mania at the time. That was a consistent sentiment that I had for 2019, and then afterwards. So yeah, but in this instance, yeah, the recurring actor that seems to appear when there are no other actors around is Castor. Not that he's a bad choice, I don't think he is at all. I'm just, worth pointing out that parallel.
Be awesome!
Perfecto. Now, I'll give you 20 minutes to brief her and get ready. Go for it.
There's a test today?
Yep. I'm gonna be performing a small skit from Romeo and Juliet. It's total improv.
That sounds awesome!
Yep. And I
Remember that she said that. I'll be coming back to it later.
What? But I don't know the lines or anything.
Well, that's not a problem. You just gotta stand there and improv lines. I know you can do it. We pretended to put on plays before.
Sure. Yeah, I can do that. Let's do it.
And remember she
That's
said
what I
that
want to
too.
hear. Now, you've read Romeo and Juliet, haven't you?
No.
Ugh, Philistine.
You mean Philistine. There's no such thing as a Philistine, Caitlin.
Well,
You'd know that if you stopped reading terrible Shakespeare plays and read the good ones.
I'll have to teach you in 15 minutes. Now, this is a story all about how...
Some families fought and it all went down, and I'd like to take a minute, don't stand up yet. I'll tell you the story of Romeo and of Juliet.
I got it. I'm just gonna tell him like it is. He's annoying.
I love how we had to sleep and not be tired to think of that.
Right on.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'll do. I just really need to sleep and
Hey, guys!
No way!
Hey, I thought of something. What if we made the Shadow Knights into a club? Maybe more people would join us.
That's not a bad idea, actually. Then again, you can't really make an official club in this school unless you have at least 5 members. So tough luck there, but it's a good idea in principle, Zane. I wonder if the idiot leader will appreciate it.
No, okay? Stop it!
Huh?
Well, it was worth a shot.
I'm tired of you trying to kiss our butts just to get us to accept you. That's what always made you seem like a poser.
Well, unfortunately, Xenix, you did accept him, so doesn't make any sense.
Yeah!
Guys.
No, you are officially out of the Shadow Knights.
Yeah, buzz off.
But I...
But nothing. You aren't hardcore or even scary. If anything, you joining has hurt our image. It was a dumb mistake of me. Now leave us alone so we can sleep.
I don't understand. I... Fine. If they want to play that way, then I'll just beat them at their own game. They don't know how truly evil I can be.
No, and you probably should have shown them before they kicked you out. No one's really that smart in this episode, are they? It's another one of those, isn't it? It's not quite as bad as Emerald's Secret Episode 6, where everyone's just a plain idiot. But yeah, no. This time, the more I watch this episode, the more I realize, yeah, a lot of this just comes out of nowhere. And we've already got past the point that Adam was jealous, so here we are I guess, the rest of it. So who knows? Oh no, you heard Aaron. But yeah, I just got to the point where we got to Zane's lowest moment, and I was about to say the thing that lets this scene down as the emotional darkest hour of Zane. Yep. Aiden printed that beforehand. Yes, it is indeed the music. Because once again, this is before Aphmau really took a lot of the serious moments seriously. And I don't think the actual soundtrack that is admittedly very quiet in this particular recording did justice to the build-up of this. I would half expect some sort of like moment here where suddenly the music turns a bit more ominous as soon as Zane goes, "They don't know just how evil I can be," you know. But that did not happen.
So I'll just have to show them.
Zane snapped. That Zane from Vengeful Zane.
Yep. Well, Desperate Zane to Vengeful Zane. That's the transformation.
The brightness of her cheek would shame those stars as daylight doth a lamp.
Yeah, so remember...
We love improv! We love improv!
Yeah, so remember everyone when I said, oh yeah, remember this part, I'm going to come back to it later? Here's where I come back to it. If you're going to do improv of lines, you don't recite the original script. Because that's not how that works.
Hey, Jacob, I can't wait for the improv episode of the Music Girl where we just read off the script again. Can't wait for that episode.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone's ready to ad-lib and everything, and they're just going to add their own lines and their own story and everything, and we're just going to animate it in the background. But also, we have an entire script ready for it, ready to go, yeah, as usual.
Exactly.
And they have to follow it to the letter. Yeah. Speaking of the Mutant Girl, actually, there's a fun fact that's coming up right now.
Her eye in heaven would through the airy regions stream so bright that birds would sing and think it were not night. See how she leans her cheek upon her hand. Oh, that I were a glove upon that hand, that I might touch that cheek.
Which is the exact line that Morwenna ripped off in one of her texts to Marwick, or vice versa. Yeah. I'll tell you what, this is an edited video. I can probably play the clip here.
See how she leans her phone upon her cheek. Oh, that I were a word upon that screen, that I may touch that cheek. What is this? How to flirt in the 1600s?
Oh, shoot!
She speaks.
Caitlin, I dropped the script.
It's okay, just roll with it.
Okay.
Oh yeah, no, of course. Why do you even have a script as improv?
Okay. How are you doing today, Romeo?
I'm afraid my lady doth not realize that she does not see me.
No, I clearly see you, my love.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
I'm not blind, Romeo, and you're not doing a very good job at hiding.
That's very true. She really is not.
Well, you're not doing a very good job at being Juliet.
Actually, she's doing amazingly. She stayed more in character than you are.
I don't want my future husband to talk to me like that.
Look, Kata's just standing there. Just like nothing's going on. You're supposed to be down and hide. That's the point of this scene.
Romeo?
Well, maybe he wouldn't if you didn't drop the script.
Well, then can you get my script for me, Romeo?
Sure, Juliet. Where is it?
Over there.
I said this before, but Aphmau's not broken character a single time for this. I mean, she's mentioned the script, so a little bit, but she's called Kenny and Romeo every single time, tried to work with the whole future husband angle and stuff, even though they haven't said they want to marry each other yet, but, you know, whatever, they do it at the scene. They're doing this in very scene. It's improv.
Not here.
You're gonna get mistakes.
Oh, then over here.
Not here either.
Well, then I don't know where it is. The lighting is dark.
Juliet! Just romance me.
Aren't you supposed to be doing that? What happened?
Yeah, that's very true, actually. Romeo's the one who romances her in this instance.
to our compliment war.
Your eyes shine like 1,000 suns, Juliet.
Just saying, I love Caitlyn. I love Liz's performance in general as Caitlyn.
Yeah, I love when she's angry but is still saying nice things. It's a great contrast.
Yeah.
And trust me, it's not that easy to direct voice actors to do that. I know from experience doing.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure Emma doesn't even direct them. I think she just has them spend in mind.
I was more referring to like my 3 years of Mutant Girl, back catalogue of experience. But yes, that too. That's very true. We better get Avery directions from anyone. Actually, it's not just from Emma. Monet's the same as well.
Romeo, I love you.
I love you too, Juliet. My love is like wings.
Stop!
Huh?
That was beautiful.
It was?
Heavens no. That
Also, there's a Hamilton poster in the back.
Oh yeah, you mentioned that.
Yeah, Hamilton wasn't even a thing during this time period, but
Yeah, no, I mean.
I know it's a theater class and all, but
Yeah. See, here's the thing. I'm sure someone's going to say in the comments, "Oh, but Lin-Manuel Miranda was developing the Hamilton for years." And I know there's performances of some of the songs from Hamilton from dating back to 2009 at least. But first of all, at the latest, we're in 2004 right now in this episode, and that poster was developed for the musical specifically. So I really don't think it should have existed. This guy is taking drama lessons from Psychowitz.
was me acting. But for how long you had to prepare this, Caitlin, and the fact that you had an inexperienced actress.
wow, you're dissing Afno. Afno's better than Caitlyn.
Exactly. Yeah, talk about inexperienced.
You did well. So, for this exercise, I'll give you a B+.
Yeah, she deserved at bare minimum, at maximum a C. She deserved a C.
Yeah.
She did not deserve a B+.
Yeah, give the B+ to Afmau, who didn't even know she was going to be tested today.
Which can be upped to an A, with an analysis of what?
Everything. A.
Now went wrong. Everything. There was a script. There shouldn't have been a script. It's improv. What do you think?
Yeah, that too. She misunderstood the fundamental nature of the exercise. You know what? Even C's too high for this. D- at most.
I can tell you what went wrong. Afno dropped her script.
Caitlin couldn't find it.
It's not my fault.
Well,
Did she just opened up the gate and then just fell by herself?
I don't think there was a gate. I think she actually pushed the foam walls or whatever the in-universe section is being made out of. It pushed them and broke part of the wall and caused her to fall through.
Yeah, but she just walked through it, but still.
Well, okay, to be fair, I feel like we all walk through stuff that we shouldn't. I once walked through a screen door.
That can happen sometimes because
walked right through it.
That can happen sometimes because sometimes they're hard to see. That's why you get random bits of tape across them in airports. But yeah, there's no excuse for this, Aiden.
well, I guess I really fell for you.
Wow, what an amazing pun, Afmau. You have such great sense of humor. See, I can do compliment more.
Dork.
Why couldn't you catch my script like this, Romeo?
Because she was away.
Irene's sake, Afno, it's not my fault you dropped it.
I love the fact she says Irene's sake. And by the way, this is improv right here. The two people ad-libbing their lines and actually just, making this a thing. That's what improv is.
Honestly, I thought that
I didn't
have
better,
a
surprisingly.
script. I know it.
Then again, most things are better than Romeo and Juliet, but this specifically is.
Shut up over there,
dropped it
or
in
maybe
the
over
first
there. I
place.
can't really.
Jacob, we get it. You hate Romeo and Juliet. It's a fine play. Jesus.
It's not a fine play. It's
overrated, but
D- at best. Much like Caitlin's performance of it.
Really tell, but you know what? I did a good job.
I can't
You did a good job.
believe you.
Oh wait. Oh, this scene's funny because it has happy outro music.
Oh yeah, once again, the soundtrack is... Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, here comes the read the can. It says thug.
Yeah. So the reason that Aiden had me pause here was because in the first time we watched this, I thought it said hug because I didn't notice the T was there. So yeah. Then again, of course, Zane is more about the thug life. Guard's about the hug life.
There. Now everyone in the school will acknowledge how hardcore the Shadow Knights are now.
And by everyone in the school, I mean just the people who have the next lunch period. Good. Horrible. Look at that one. He'd have to balance his foot on the tree, impaling his foot, and then reach over. I mean, hardcore, but unnecessary. See, that one down there, that one's fine. Then he had to, once again, he put one right next to it. Spread it out a little.
Are you giving him graffiti tips? Here's the best way to graffiti at one.
I mean, if you want to prove a point by vandalizing, at least do it efficiently, you know? Alright. Aphmau Science Experiment. Animated shorts. Oh, okay, I guess Ian finally got his comeuppance for everything in another reality. So that's an interesting one. But yeah, that was the end of Aaron is Jealous. The end, the final version, and the conclusion. Those all mean the same thing, but I'm so excited. Okay. So... here's the thing, yeah. So I said before, Aaron is jealous. Aaron only gets jealous once, like the first 3 minutes of the episode. And for the rest of it, everyone's... Yeah?
Before, but the title should have been Drama with Caitlin.
Absolutely. And again, now I've watched it several times, and I've said that everyone acts like an idiot in this. At the very least, the one redeeming funny idiot scene was the Aphmau and Caitlin one. So yes, absolutely, put that left, front, and center. You could even done like some sort of like reverse shot of the thumbnail with Kai and Aphmau, where Kai catches her, because that happens in this episode too. Just replace Kai with Caitlin, flip the image horizontally, you're done. You got a thumbnail right there, and it still would have been one of the iconic Aphmau thumbnails of the past that she got so much praise for, and rightfully so.
And now she has terrible thumbnails.
I don't know about that necessarily.
They look weird. They don't... It's hard to describe. Like, they just look weird. Something off about them.
Okay, fair enough. Well, that's a debate for a whole other day. As for right now, yeah, we're gonna end this here by just saying... Bab boop, beepity boop. I'm getting tired again. I'm kidding. So, yeah, we'll just say... good episode, but had a lot of missed opportunities, and a lot of it came from idiocy, so I guess you could say this is the episode that would get a C from me. And there we go. Please leave a like or dislike, because your opinion matters. Subscribe to us already. And subscribe to Aiden. His channel will be in the description, like last episode, well, last part of this thing. Yeah. We'll see you all for the 22nd, which is the next stream or video. I don't know if I'm going to do streams again for the foreseeable future, just because of all the issues I've been having with the computer. If not, then I will do a recording sooner and maybe release it on that time. Same time, same place, 5 years later, possibly. We don't know yet. But on that note, until next time, farewell.